Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This time we are going to take an updated spin on my cornbread recipe. Now, if you've watched the first recipe I made, let me know if you tried that recipe. That was more of an old school type of cornbread. This one is gonna be kind of what I've been eating and craving more recently. It's definitely sweeter, it's more moist, so it has more of that cake type of texture that we're used to. And this goes great in the morning with tea. It goes great with your meat as a side, like with your chicken, your whatever you have, and also mac and cheese. So I'm gonna show you what you need to do differently. And also, if you tried this one, let me know how you like it. This is definitely better than the Jiffy, okay? Um, and right now, I preferred over the first recipe that I did. Okay, and if you tried both recipes, let me know which one you prefer. Okay, so I definitely recorded the beginning of this video, but I don't think my camera was on. But I did catch the beginning of me putting the recipe together. So before I start the video, I'm gonna tell you what you need, which is basically simple stuff that you should have, except like the cornmeal, basically. So you need your cornmeal, okay, flour, baking soda. You're gonna need milk, sugar, eggs, vegetable oil, or butter if you prefer butter. And this is gonna be a recipe for an 8x8 pan. And so the only supplies that you need are basically the pan, a mixing bowl, and a half cup and a 1 cup, okay? And also a teaspoon measuring like little spoon, and if you don't have that, it's 5 millimeters. Um, so yeah, millimeters, is that a measurement or milliliters? Oh well. Anyways, let me know which one is the correct in the comments. So without further ado, let's start making this cornbread. So yeah. So now that we have the cup of flour in, we are going to get the cornmeal. Now make this a rounded cup of cornmeal because this is going to be cornbread, right? So get that rounded cup, put it straight in there. Perfect. Now you're going to get a cup of sugar because we all love diabetes, right? Just playing. I really like the sweetness. Like, I know it seems like crazy, but hey, we're making a sweet, fluffy cornbread that we love by itself with meat, with mac and cheese, you know, with a ton of meals, right? Okay, so now you're gonna put in your wet ingredients. You're gonna do a cup of, well, 1 cup and 1/4 cup of milk. Okay. Then you're gonna do a half cup of oil. Okay. Now you can do 2 eggs, or if you're like me and you have this already shelled egg, put in a half cup or 2 eggs, because 1 egg is 1/4 cup, okay? So now I'm screwing on the oil on the eggs. So now that that's done, now you're gonna put in the 1 teaspoon of baking soda, okay? And make sure you really make sure this is a teaspoon, okay? No more, because you don't want your more baking soda is not good. You don't want it to taste like soap. So put it in there and that's gonna help it rise. And the reason why I put it last is because the acid and the eggs and milk help that to dissolve, okay? Now that that's done, you are going to make sure that your oven is preheating to 350 degrees before we start this, so it'll be easier on you. You're gonna spray that pan with, looks like I need to open up a new thing. Okay, we love great value, right? We love to have a great value. So spray that in there. And that's gonna be nice and ready for when we mix everything together. So yes, please preheat your oven to 350 while you're doing this, so that by the time you're done mixing this, you can just throw it in. So that's what my oven is doing. It is preheating. And then now we just mix this up nicely. And this is gonna be close to the consistency you're probably used to from the Jiffy bread, but it's gonna taste so much better. And you can put it in the fridge and warm it up, and every time you warm it up, it's gonna be moist and sweet, just perfect. So make sure everything is mixed together well. You heard that beep, the oven is already done. And I'm not even done mixing, so that is exactly what you want. Because it's so annoying when you mix everything together and you can't wait to be done with it, and then you're like, oh crap, I forgot to preheat the oven. So this is almost done. I'm gonna just give it a few more swirls, just to make sure. You know, the only reason why I'm doing this is because I want the ingredients, especially the baking soda, to be evenly distributed. Because what happens if that baking soda isn't evenly distributed, you're gonna bite into one corner and it's gonna be all clumped together there, and you're gonna be like, why did I just bake a whole thing of soap? So make sure everything's together like now, and you're done. So now we just pour it into that baking pan. And honestly, you can mix it with a spoon. I just like the fork because mentally I just feel like it blends the ingredients better because of the spaces in between. But honestly, if you don't mind getting another spoon dirty, then you can do that. But I hate washing dishes, so I'm just trying to scrape out everything with this fork because. Oh well, I'm just gonna end up wasting whatever's on the side there. But see, that fits the 8x8 pan perfectly. And now that it is finito, we can throw this in the oven. And this is gonna bake for like a good 40 to 45 minutes. We're gonna do the toothpick check and then make sure the top is like a brown, like a golden brown, but I'll show you. So yeah, let me just put that in. All right, so let's do the toothpick test. Okay, perfect. So that's how it should look at the end. So hope you guys enjoy. And if you try this out, let me know.